Hey girls, Erin Davis here. Welcome back to our summer book club. All summer long we're reading through the book Crazy Busy by Kevin DeYoung. Now we really should be on chapter 6 this week, and I would encourage you to read that chapter. It's a great chapter, but it's about parents and children, and not everyone who reads this blog or watches these video blogs is a parent. So I just encourage you to read that on your own. And we're going to skip ahead to chapter 7 because chapter 7 certainly applies to everyone. It's called Deep Calls to Deep, and the big idea is that our screens are strangling our souls. And we know that. On some level, we know that. But he helps us wrestle with why in a way that really made me want to respond to my phone and my laptop differently. He talks about this concept of aesthesia. And aesthesia is indifference or spiritual forgetfulness. And there's this quote in here where he says, aesthesia is evenings without number, obliterated by television. Evenings neither of entertainment nor of education, but of narcissized defense against time and duty. Above all, aesthesia is apathy, the refusal to engage the pathos of others' lives and of God's life with them. And so the idea is that our screens just make us kind of brain dead. We just plug in and go numb and become apathetic to the world around us. We're busy with busyness. We're engaged with our thumbs, but rarely with our thoughts, he says. We keep downloading information, but rarely get down to the depths of our heart. And so we're busy. We're crazy busy. But the result is just sort of this apathy towards God and others, just not caring about much except how soon can I go brain dead on the couch. And so every week of our summer book club, I give you a homework assignment. And this week, I want you to listen to the sound of your own voice. Just this week, I had about 10 hours in the car. I was driving to an event, and my temptation was to podcast the whole time. But there were times when I just didn't. And after a few miles, I started to hear the sound of my own voice inside my head, my own thoughts. And it was a little alarming to just let my mind wander, because I never do that. I'm always, any instant of downtime, I'm clicking. And you know what? I like the sound of my own voice. And even more than that, I like the sound of God's voice that I can only hear when I refuse to be plugged in all the time. So for one whole hour this week, I want you to just be with yourself. No clicking, no television, no radio. I want you to listen for the sound of your own voice in your head. And I want you to listen for the voice of God for one whole hour. Daydream, stare off into space, drive without the radio on, and just see if that kind of refusing to be busy with busyness does something to your heart. Tell me about it below. I want to hear all about it. And then hop back on the blog. Next week, we'll be tackling Chapter 8 in Crazy Busy.